dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully?
No. No, we're not.
Oh, dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully?
Girl, no. I consider myself Build-A-Bear for husbands. I build them up, and then I go into the universe, and then I'm left here like...
Oh, dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully?
No. No, we got dogs. We gave up. You're either married or you're a borderline alcoholic with a dog.
Oh, dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully?
I haven't had a date in months. I'm getting bored of my own company, and I wouldn't mind actually, going out for a drink with a bloke, maybe every once in a while. Do you know what I mean? But no, dating in your 30s is quite shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully?
If someone is fantastic, they're usually married or in a relationship, and with the rest, there's 3 different roads that you can go down. The first one is called jaded, someone who has been so burned by dating and refused to heal themselves that even getting a sliver of vulnerability out of them is like a hostage negotiation. And then you got the Peter Pans. They just hit their mid-20s and never matured and won't let it go, and they just want to party all the time still. And then you have the therapy crew, the people who spent their entire lives neglected.
How many women have you seen in my videos saying they go to therapy and it doesn't help? It doesn't. It really doesn't. Because women are just told what they want to hear. They're never the problem. There is no accountability.
Themselves and are now focusing on themselves, going to therapy, which leaves very little room for you.
Oh, dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully?
Baby, how are you doing?
Oh, dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully?
People in their 30s are making it out of the talking stage and getting to the dating stage.
Yes, many men. many men. Hope you like my violin, guys. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Women Hitting.
So another epic failed date in my 40s. So I was set up on another date. This one super arrogant, loud, boastful, didn't let me get a word in edgewise, didn't ask me questions about me, nothing. So I just sip on my drink. But you know those moments where somebody's talking to you and you zone out, you go cross-eyed and you pop back out of it? I did that.
Yeah, I'm doing that now, ma'am.
He asked if I had something to say, and I asked him if he was going to let me say anything. And he told me I had a bad attitude, and I told him I was pretty sure he was conceived through premature ejaculation. And I called him half nut.
But she's still laughing. She doesn't understand that she is the problem.
Thank you, come again.
I really want a boyfriend. I want romance. I want to feel special. I want those lovey-dovey moments. I want to date again. But the problem is...
The problem is women nowadays want to feel special. 999.99999% of people are not special. And women change their feelings each day. So that's why most relationships, most marriages nowadays don't work.
I can't. I cannot open myself up to another person, and I keep trying and trying, but every single time it's like my mind and my body physically won't let me, because I live in such peace right now, okay? Nobody is in my life, so I'm in peace. Whereas every single time I have had a...
Ma'am, women that are in peace and are happy are not making TikTok videos like this. They're not. They're just happy. They're doing other stuff.
relationship or dated, it's been so disruptive to my mental health, to my physical health, that I can't allow myself to do it. And I'm genuinely scared that I'm going to end up alone forever, purely because I will not let anyone in.
If you don't want to do it, why do you talk so much about it? I don't get it. Just don't do it.
But it's so hard when you've been hurt so much in the past, and I just don't know how to get past it. Like, you know, like I'm happy, that I'm ready to have someone else in my life, but also I'm not. I don't know. I'm sure lots of
Of course you don't know, ma'am. You're a woman. Most women don't know what they want.
people can relate, but yeah.
So what do you guys do with these situationships? Do you just like hook up and then like hope they'll be your boyfriend one day? Or like, is that the goal? I'm still trying to learn how to date in my 30s.
Ma'am, if you are in your 30s and you are still in situationships, you never grew up.
This is a weird world.
Really pretty girls usually don't get hit on.
So I'm single because I'm too pretty?
Yeah,
Just
ma'am.
let my little brother go through my Hinge profile again because I like having my feelings hurt. Eli, why won't it work out with Tatum?
Well, it's not going to work out with Tatum because he runs 5 miles a day and your couch has a precise outline of your body. Tatum makes sandwiches using fresh ingredients and you buy Oreos only for the centers and only for the cream.
That's not all the way true.
He clearly works out every day and you get dehydrated from crying and you go to sleep at 4 a.m. regularly.
Every man's dream. Every man's dream.
Well, crying is a form of exercise, which I will be doing tonight.
Dating in your 30s and beyond just plain sucks. But here's what I'm starting to notice.
Of course, ma'am. When you look like a plastic Barbie doll, of course it sucks.
Genuinely don't get excited anymore. It doesn't matter how hot the guy is, how successful he is, how nice he is. I genuinely don't get excited anymore.
That's why they keep making videos about this subject, because they don't care. It's so logical, guys.
And I think one of two things could be going on. The first one's a little more optimistic. It's just that we, quote unquote, have been jaded. We've been in love in the past and it didn't work out, so we're constantly looking for red flags. But the second one really scares me. It's that what if we already met the quote unquote love of our life, our soulmate, and we simply are just not going to attain that level of trust, love.
It's clear that she has been alpha widowed. She's still thinking about a guy that she met or dated when she was in her 20s. It's so clear once you understand the truth, guys. Once you understand the red pill, you'd see things totally different. Everything, not only related to women, everything in your life, you see it totally different.
Security ever again. Let me know what y'all think. I would seriously love to have everyone's input on this.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
That's like flawless though.
Yeah, I am flawless.
You're flawless?
Of
Okay,
course
so
you
like...
are. Of course you are, ma'am. All women are.
So done playing games with men. Like, here's my ex texting me, leave me alone. But like, I try and put myself out there. This guy's been chasing me for weeks. I've been blowing him off. I finally, make a date for tonight. And no response.
Yes, ma'am, because you are blowing him off. You are acting a certain way, so now he just responded the same way.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nada. Nich.
Sick. I hate all men.
Of course you do, ma'am.
37. Now, my whole life, I have always felt too mature.
What does a 30-year-old want with a 20-year-old?
Girl, I just have to tell you, and this comes from a place of pure love, you were not mature at 19. You were not mature at 24, and you were not mature at 27.
That's why you need to date an older man. That already is mature enough, ma'am. That's why, so he can guide you.
The thing that was going on with these men is they were immature. It's
Of
not
course.
that you were mature. And this comes from a girl that also, when I was 19, 22, 23, 26, all the early 20 ages, used to date older men.
And now that I can't find the man that I want, I'm going to shame all the men that want to date younger women. Of course, it's so logical, guys.
It's not because I was so mature. It's because those were immature men.
Of
So
course.
there is always going to be exceptions.
Of course, they're all immature now to her. But back in her 20s, they were not. She wasn't thinking like this. She wasn't jaded. Only now when she's 30-something, now she's calling them immature.
To that, I myself had dated a guy that was 10 years younger, and he was more mature than the guy that was 5 years older than me. But those are the exceptions, not the norm. These are immature men looking for girls to put up with their crap.
Isn't it obvious? My looks are starting to fade.
I'm going to tell you the worst guys you could ever possibly date. Number one, we've got the gym guy, because he's going to be there 24/7, okay, looking at himself in the mirror. I think he loves himself more than he loves you, which is okay, but I can't roll with that.
Ma'am, I have invested 19 years of my life to going to the gym. Of course, that will be a priority, of course.
And I think he'd trade you in for a squat rack any day of the week. Number two, unpopular, but we've got the dog guy. Because if he's got loads of dogs that you're going to meet, you're going to get attached to, they're going to be your soulmates more than he is. And when you eventually break up, you're going to be heartbroken. You're never going to get over that. Number three, we've got the guy that loves fishing, okay? Because even in your wedding picture, I bet he'll be sat there holding a fish, just like in his Facebook profile picture. Plus, if he's so good at fishing, I feel like he can eat.
Stop making your profile pictures holding a fish, guys. Women don't like that. If you want to attract women, stop doing that. If you don't care, then go ahead. But if you want to attract women, stop posting pictures of fish. Women don't care about that.
Easily fish for a new girlfriend. And next we've got the guy with a perfectly trimmed beard, okay? I feel like you only unlock that perfect beard after you graduate to full F-boy in the game. I don't want to play with that, no thank you.
1-900-9099-CRY. So I was seeing this guy for a bit, and he said to me, "Why would I ask you to be my girlfriend when we've only hung out a few times?" Huh, interesting question. I don't know. Maybe it's me driving an hour and a half to spend the weekends with you, because during the week I have my kids.
Okay, so what, ma'am? That doesn't mean nothing to us. It's not our kids, it's not our problem, that's your problem. How does that affect me? I don't get it.
Or, I don't know, maybe it's you introducing me to your entire family.
So
or
what?
The talking all day, every day, you say you miss me and want to see me. No, none of that.
Yeah, ma'am, there is a period, a trial period, where we decide if the woman we're talking to is girlfriend material, is wifey material.
Yeah, the mystery as to why I would think that you might want a relationship with me, right? Ew, I don't get it either. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Guys, if you don't want her to catch the feels, maybe not do boyfriend things.
Being single is actually quite freeing.
Is it?
Yeah, it feels empowering.
Didn't we cry ourselves to sleep last night because we're single?
No, I was just
sad that we're 28 and single.
What are you being like that for?
The biological clock's ticking, you know.
Rest.
You know, I don't think you'll ever find someone.
Thanks.
Better download the dating apps now.
I'm alright, actually.
So we're just going to be forever alone?
Well, that doesn't sound that bad.
Oh, look, another one of our friends just got engaged.
Oh, right.
And they're having a baby.
Good for them.
And you're in the same clothes we bought to bed last night.
All at our own pace, I guess.
So should we download Bumble now then?
Yeah.
Probably don't be too picky either. There's a lot of men holding fish on here.
Can't wait.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.